promote. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your talent is and your business. You know
And still, and I know you know what I'm saying, I ain't disrespecting no way, but I'm finna say, tell me exactly how you really feel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just cut the camera on, don't.
Oh nah, you ain't gotta tell me that. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you all the way. Fact, that's how I'm built. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. You feel me?
For sure.
But I'm just saying when I was speaking on the politics, when I was speaking on the politics, you heard me? It ain't about what it ain't and what it is. It's about what you choose to, you know what I'm saying, get in. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't saying it ain't one and the same because we all, you know what I'm saying, stack off each other. We all build off each other. But basically, if you and another podcaster, whatever the fuck y'all got going on, man, that ain't my business. You feel me? I ain't getting in that. You know what I'm saying? But when me and you come holler at each other, nigga, we gonna get an understanding of what we got going on, and then we gonna go ahead and push on for the business of what me and you got going on. Yeah. And I just don't do that shit with rap niggas. I don't do that shit with producers or nothing. When I come to a nigga and I talk to a nigga, man, if it's something that need to be corrected or something, I'm a man for anything because I know everybody gotta eat. So give me a chance to get that business straight first. You hear me? Some shit be fucked up. Some shit don't be right. And I be feeling like this. That's just like if I got a situation or something. I don't feel like I need to come explain to you what my situation is. If you won't feel like, oh, it's fucked up, or nigga, woo. I can't change how you feel, but give me an opportunity to correct whatever business or situation that we got or whatever's going on or whatever we agreed upon to do that. That way I don't have to explain my business to you.
Yeah, and I respect that, and I think this is part of not being when we don't be taught exactly how to communicate. So this is what I'm saying. I respect exactly what you're saying, but I'll be like, just let a nigga know it is a situation though. You know what I'm saying? This, hey man, I got a situation. I ain't gonna push in my business. Yeah. But that's what it is going on.
And I feel like this too though. Some niggas just talking. Some niggas like I got a partner. Like I got a partner for nigga million, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you owe you $1. If that nigga ain't got that dollar to give you that dollar, he finna go bag up in a corner. But you gonna get that dollar. Mm-hmm. That nigga ain't gonna take nothing. That nigga ain't gonna run off on you. That nigga ain't gonna. You probably don't even want to do business no more, but you gonna have your dollar. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they got a lot of niggas that I done did this exchange with for this dollar. Right. So I ain't gonna miss this dollar. Right. But you got your dollar.
100. 100. And then, like what I was saying earlier about that other podcast when I was like, I be making it business. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. What they won't tell you ain't no real beef. Nigga being here, this building right here with me all the fucking time. Right. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no real beef. Nigga just trying to make it look like this.
But there be a lot of shit. That's just like what the politics I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. It be rappers. I could tell you this. I'm gonna tell you some shit that I know for a fact. That's why I say bring me here. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I got a phone conversation. I screenshot. And nigga feel how they wanna feel. I don't give no fucks. I'm a gangster. Nigga ain't gonna take away from me. I ain't no rat. I did what I did. And I'm saying that to say what I'm gonna say at the end. You feel me? I got a phone conversation. I got a photo of a phone conversation with me, TC, Young Boy, Fredo Man, and the main news. And the thing about it is, nigga, I was in my bed with my bitch. Nigga called me. Mm-hmm. I ain't never had no problem with now one of y'all niggas. And I never cared about what the fuck y'all problem was with each other. I'm a fan of TC. That's my dog. I love that little bitch here. Gangsta, good heart. You feel me? I can't help but to bump YB everywhere I go. Everybody bumping my YB. And Fredo tight. Bitch, Fredo don't know about every CD. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So all right, that went on. But boom, I get a message from Fredo. Say blood, you know, everybody bloods and all this. I ain't into that, you know what I'm saying? I'm Glen Oak. Man, I'm a jungle baby. That's where I'm from. I ain't no gang or brother. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, you posted the picture of me and woo to woo. this and that. And I'm right there and I posted that bitch and I apologize if I made you feel some type of way. But I thought this was finna be this. Which I thought we were working on a project. I was more happy to see us working on this project because I'm focused on this money move. I don't care about no personal emotions or feelings because a business is a business. You feel me? A business of McDonald's ain't finna sit around this bitch and not be McDonald's because Wendy's came out with some motherfucking chicken nuggets. You feel me? Or some chicken strips. I'm just gonna keep being McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? So business is business. Why nigga even came to me with this shit if it wasn't gonna be no business? It's down there like y'all wanna involve me in what the fuck y'all got going on. You feel me? I don't want no parts in it. And you gonna be mad at me because I don't want to pick a size? I'm a grown ass man. Facts, nigga.
Man, I made a post about this yesterday, day before that or something like that. I said, look, man, if somebody come to you and they talk to you about picking a side, you gotta be crazy to pick their side because they telling you that they'll fuck over you for not fucking over somebody that ain't did nothing to you. Right? Now ain't did nothing to me for me to be like, fuck him. So why I gotta be like, fuck him, we ain't had number G. You know what I'm saying? Or me and him, even if he did, but we got all shit straight now. Right. You know what I'm saying? Why? That's yo, be a man. If the Bible say, don't be a busybody in other men's mouths.
Right.
Nigga.
But that's just how the generation. That's just how this shit. Man, we watch this shit. I don't know how old you if I know how old I am. You feel me?
I'm 33.
Man, I done watched this shit unfold three different, what do you call it, decades?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I done watched this shit change three, multiple times. I'm saying three, but I'm just gonna say one time for each decade.
Mm-hmm.
No, I watched this shit change, you feel me? Mm-hmm. I had my own run. This bitch was amazing, immaculate, you feel me? So I can't sit here and try to say if a nigga doing something wrong or a nigga doing something right. That's what's going on in this generation, you feel me? I just choose to stay away from that shit. And the thing about it is, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Man, I hate for a nigga to mention my name on social media and they ain't saying no real shit or no good shit. Yeah. That's why I don't entertain that shit and go back and forth. Cause y'all just look at it. Man, I watch niggas look at niggas and be like, oh, he's puss. I don't do that, my nigga. I don't never underestimate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I ain't finna do it.
Man, I know a nigga, you look at him cause you might think he's the squared nigga in the world. He gonna be having on like some Wrangler looking pants. They ain't Wrangler though. But you know what I'm saying? Tight. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga gonna work on your car. Knuckles. You know what I'm talking about? Ass shit like, he can clean it up, but he gonna look, whatever he nigga, he gonna look square. Man, he's one of the most dangerous niggas I know in this city. And niggas don't even know about him. Like, not for that, no way. Right. I'm talking about they gon', if you ask anything about him, unless you know him from the hood, but if you ask anything about him, they gonna be like, oh yeah, man, stand-up guy, you know, he gonna do your shit right and professional. They talking about business. Right. Man, the nigga liked it. Yeah. Man, bro, do what I wanna do.
Air It Out Podcast, the hottest podcast in Louisiana. Y'all tap. Air It Out, man. Y'all gotta get me on the podcast. Air It Out Podcast, Shreveport, Louisiana. Hey, man. Air It Out Podcast. Check it out, my nigga. Podium, check it out. Fuck with them. Yo, what's up? This is your main man, Slink Johnson. Tapping in with you one time for the one time. And right now, you watching the Air It Out Podcast, man.
It's your boy Pac-Man and hear your voice about, you know what I'm talking about. And this another episode of Air Out. And we got one of Baton Rouge finest in the building, you know what I'm talking about. Can you introduce yourself to my
man, Mr. Cain, remember? That's it, self-explanatory, man. You say Baton Rouge, I say, man, I'm a old down south legend, man. You heard me alive. A lot of niggas got a die to come. You know what I'm saying? Thanks.
Yeah. So, let me jump right into it, man. When people call you a godfather of Baton Rouge rap now, what's the ugliest part of that job that fans will never sign up for if they knew the truth?
Man, it's really the work I put in. You feel me? Like, not a lot of people got to take, a lot of people, let me tell you something, a lot of people fuck around that bitch. Specify who they think he is. Like, he a rapper. more stuff, this and that, but got a family, kids, I got partners I done lost, brothers I done lost. You know what I'm saying? They gotta put work in, real work in. If you can't just say that, I feel like I'm a man for anything. And I say that to say, man, a lot of them niggas got it easy right, and they don't know it. I feel like they don't take advantage of it. Niggas don't feel like they're struggling like post supplies and posters, sitting in the country, you know what I'm saying, getting pulled over by the police. You, a lot of niggas ain't really go through that struggle a nigga really went through. You know what I'm saying? You can post something on Instagram and be famous no more. Nigga, I had to really go sit in niggas' trailers and trap houses and yards with pit bulls and cows and shit in the country. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm a city boy. Baton Rouge considered the city. You feel me? So in order for motherfuckers like what we got, you know what I'm saying, Shreveport, Monroe, Mendon, Ruston, all these I-20, I had to go to these places and show face. You know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't really got, them niggas, they ain't got to do that. You feel me? And it'll be probably a whole different scenario if a nigga do that, because it's like this. You ain't finna come to my house with no gun in hand. And how these little niggas do, niggas feel like, man, I gotta have it, and I gotta this and that. No scraps. I'm talking about all face, not knowing what the outcome will be. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Niggas feel like they been through something, or own something, or with something, because you doing this in your city. You supposed to be able to walk around your city without that bitch. You supposed to have to go to other territories and be on guard and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We went there without that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we
You believe in God?
Yeah, fact.
You think that was God?
Man, I mean, I just feel like whatever. I ain't gonna even say, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you, because I'm lying. I don't believe in the depiction that they put out of God.
Yeah, I get it.
But I believe in a higher power. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all get a feeling. Yeah. We all get a tingling feeling in our body, and that bitch connected. God.
Yeah, I
you
get
feel
it.
me? That's how I feel like. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like all of us had that feeling, that intuition that, hey, this is a good place to go.
I'm finna stop you right at the words you just said, that intuition. I've been having this conversation on like for the last 2-3 podcasts. I tell people this every time. When you peeping something, women usually call it women's intuition. Men usually call it instinct. It's not a made up thing. That's a scientific fact. It's your body, it's your subconscious seeing a pattern that you done seen before, and it's giving you that feeling like it's something. Listen to that. Because it know what it's talking about, and it's probability. It might be a 0.5% chance or 1% chance it's wrong. 2%. Most of the time, it's telling you something you didn't see. Nigga, you know what to do from now.
I'm finna tell you something, and it's gonna fuck you up, brother. Like, my little people got a friend psychiatrist. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I always be debating with her, like, this ain't that, that ain't this. But she probably feel like, oh, he just be arguing with me, but I'll be listening to her, right? So the other night we was in that motherfucker talking. He was talking like Diddy, bitch Cassidy. He was like coerced and doing what she was doing and manipulated. And me just looking at it like a man, like, nah, bitch gonna do what she wanna do. And she broke it down to me. She said, man, your frontal lobe is not fully developed until you're 25 plus years. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have all the knowledge or all the understanding in your mind. You might see things, but you don't process like somebody with a fully grown lobe. Yeah. You feel me? So with that being said, it's like this. You see how you said instinct for a man and intuition for a woman? You didn't say instinct for a young lady intuition for a young lady or instinct for a young man.
They ain't been them experiences to have it.
They don't have it yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you will have a nigga that's 30 years old that walk out the store and a nigga bump into him or step on his fresh business, and I know I can fuck over this nigga. And if I feel like I want to do that, I know it's a way that I can do it. I don't need cameras, you know what I'm saying? Not at this store, not at this, in the heat of the moment. You know what I'm saying? Not lose my freedom in a split second.
Not
I
crash
got
out.
all the time to fuck over that nigga. Nah, I'm gonna say that because I want to say something about the crash.
Mm.
Then, but the thing about it is, a lot of young folks don't have a full grown frontal lobe. You feel me?
True.
So those folks can't even process their thoughts all the way. That shit just happens.
It's
You know
more
what I'm
off
saying?
impulse.
Yeah, it's called emotional intelligence.
Correct.
They lack that shit. But I was saying this about these niggas. They crash. A crash is an accident, my nigga. Crash is an accident. You feel me? I'm not no crash out. Because if I do something to you, I'm mean to do that. I'm gonna do that on purpose, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna figure it out how to do that shit. I done sat down for, I seen all the video camera footage and the shot pops and the witnesses that I ain't know was there and the forensics and all that shit. We ain't got that enough intelligence for to even know how that shit works.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, I could close that door. If I'm hearing you correctly, basically, you gonna make sure it's worth it, though.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? So, because this is the point I was getting at. If you do go down for it, God forbid, right? It ain't gonna be something you regret as much. Cause a nigga might step on my shoe, I flash out and boom. But when I'm sitting down, I'm gonna regret that.
I done bust this nigga up for stepping on my shoe.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
You feel me?
Cause you gonna start learning more and more when you in that bitch. You gonna know for a fact. Like,
I could let that nigga slide, man.
mm-hmm.
I could have dusted them bitches off.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Or I could have did it a whole nother way. If I wouldn't, because a lot of people, you don't know what a lot of niggas be going through at certain times when shit happen too. You feel me?
That's true.
Like the brain is the most complex thing on the planet. Nigga, worse than that bitch more bigger than the computer. You know what I'm saying, man? People ain't even discovered what all the brains do yet. You feel me? So it ain't no telling what's gonna happen. You feel me? You know, it's emotional intelligence. You gotta learn to control that shit. If you want to do something, you want to do it, you can still do it. But you gotta learn how to control it, not doing it all. Ain't how many niggas I know in the Cain right now because they felt played. You feel me? And you can't say you don't want to put yourself in that situation because a nigga come compromise your integrity any time of the day, any moment. You feel me? But niggas hate that a nigga like me think like that. I seen a nigga right on the post and tell me, man, you trying to push peace and you don't know how to do it. When the fuck I trying to push peace, my nigga? I'm at peace. I ain't telling you niggas how I feel. I ain't telling you niggas what I'm going through. I ain't trying to mediate none of this shit. That's just like the call I told you about that I had. I was not expecting YB or Bang to call me. But they need to know that I fuck with them just like I fuck with everybody else. I ain't got no problem with y'all dude. So I'm happy to see this shit. But y'all problem ain't my problem. That's what I want you to know. Y'all problem ain't my problem. I'm happy to see that y'all ain't got no problem with me though. You feel me? It ain't no problem.
Why do people ever feel like it was?
Never thought nobody felt like it was a problem. Putting that out there like that. Never felt like no nigga felt like it was a problem. I done had more beef with my little cousin than I ever had with one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? That family business though. You know we're gonna bump heads. That's like brothers. That's like we're in the room with the bump heads. One of them want the top, one of them want the bottom.
That make a lot of sense. But since you go there, I'm gonna have to skip around to my question. Let me ask you. Back in the day, it was a diss, main music on that Young Troll song, right? Or would you describe that a different way? You feel like that was a diss?
That was a diss.
All right. When you hear that song today, do you still stand on that energy or have you outgrown it?
I outgrown it. You want me to tell you why? And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. There was never no document. It was the detective pulled us in. It was fed. I don't go back on that. It was fed. The detective pulled us in and say, "Hey, we just had such and such in this interrogation room, and we asked them about all these shootings, and he said it was such and such because they just lost their little partner." That was said for a fact. but it never came out in the paperwork. And me going over the years of being arrested and catching charges and hustling and shit like that, I see the games that the police play.
Think they lied to you.
I see the games they play, whether it was a lie or the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Homie didn't go in there and make a statement on nothing he seen, but he probably did state what they claim, but that's not official. That's not official. That's not nothing That's not nothing that you can use to indict and or convict the nigga. You feel me? That's just only to throw some shit in the air, and then we go fuck with that, and then we fuck with that because we only told. That's just like if I whisper to you something, and then one of these other niggas in here come tell me about it. What that mean?
I mean, I told them.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of the game that they played. But it was said, but it just wasn't. It wasn't. Homie ain't testify on me. You know what I'm saying? Homie ain't put no paperwork out on me. I mean, I ain't put no paperwork out with him saying nothing on me. I just honestly say, the detective that picked me up, picked me ready. They picked me in red up. The detective that picked me up told me that. He said
Huh. Speaking of racked up ready, what's one argument y'all had that you're actually glad happened because it taught you something before they passed?
don't beef with him because he don't want beef. Let us get into it.
Yeah.
Have me feeling like you want to do me something. I don't want to ever feel like you want to do me something.
So, do you still fuck with Dame Cain today? And if not, what shifted between y'all?
I got the phone. He texting me.
Yeah, that's still good. What's your current relationship with Jay Dirty? And what's one misconception the internet has always had about y'all dynamic? You care to talk about what happened with it, or? Yeah. Damn. Damn. You and Scotty Canes are cousins, right?
My dad, but I'm named after that. You know what I'm saying? For a while, I thought that.
You met your biological father?
If I met my biological man, listen. Yeah, I met that nigga before. Look, now look, it's crazy because look, when I was about like 16, I 25, double up, drop. Serve. I mean, nigga come out, serve. I'm sitting there hanging out. I see them niggas. I was about like 8, 9 years old. They had a nigga random. They had a phone. It was like 05 or something. He ran in my mama's house. Like, damn, I'm still one of them motherfuckers. Looking at the nigga. I'm gonna go ask my mama. Be honest. Bad. Like, damn. I'm like, yeah, man, I just sold that nigga.
Damn. So you did that not knowing he was your dad. When you find that out, how you feel about it?
Yeah. Man, when I was 15,
They ain't really
my
fade. Yeah. Does family make it easier between y'all or harder when real decisions gotta be made between like you and Scotty Cain?
Man, bro, I ain't gonna even lie. It just be like this. I done heard Lil one say some shit. that I never see. I can't say how he feel. I can only see how he feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't